I'm catching a bunch of little bass.
Really?
Yeah, like 12.
Other people say they've caught some, but they're a little bit.
Yeah, I just been throwing a little worm around, man, getting some bites here and there.
Conservation police, you just need to do a quick check, sir.
Sure. What's up, folks? Gabe Montgomery here, 10 Horse Mighty YouTube channel, and I just want to talk a little bit about the boat safety requirements that you need to have in your boat before you go out on the water. I've been checked twice in the last month over in Southern Illinois, so I'm very aware of what I do need to have. If you're not sure, you can Google boat safety requirements for your state and it'll pop right up, and you can go over it and review it and make sure you are legal. Every state's a little bit different. Once again, this is going to be for Illinois and Missouri. First of all, in Illinois, if you're born after January 1st of 1998, you're gonna need the boating safety certificate to be able to get out on the water and operate a boat. For Missouri, it says every person born after January 1st, 1984 who operates a vessel on the lake of this state shall possess on the vessel a boating safety identification card issued by the Missouri State Highway Patrol. That's very important. I'm over that threshold, so I don't have to have that, but you do need that. The first thing the officer is going to ask you for is your fishing license. You must have a valid fishing license for the state that you're fishing in. Let's see, I get my license here. That's Kentucky. I got Kentucky, Missouri, and Illinois.
You never did much fishing, do you?
No. Yeah, there's Illinois. Okay. And the second thing they're usually going to ask, or there's not really any order, but one of the things that they will ask is you need to have a life vest, personal flotation device, and it needs to be sized for the individuals in the boat. So if you've got kids in the boat, you're going to have a youth-sized life vest. If you've got adults, you're going to have an adult-sized life vest, and you need to have one per person. Very important. Okay, let's see what we got in here. I got all my stuff in here. There's a life jacket. And there's my throw. Another thing is a throwable flotation seat cushion device for any boat that is 16 feet or longer. I'm not really sure why it's 16 feet. I would think somebody goes overboard and you're in a 14-foot boat. This is just important. So I've always had this, you know, my boat's 16 foot. I had a 14-footer before that, and this cushion has been in both boats. So you need to have one of these. Another thing you're gonna have is some sort of a sound device. Now, whistle works fine. I have a little toolbox here that I carry in my boat, and I've just got this little cheesy orange whistle, and I've been checked twice, like I said, in the last month, and everything that I'm showing you has passed inspection. So if you have this in your boat in Illinois, you're good to go. But just a little whistle you can buy it just about anywhere. It's like just a couple bucks. That's something you're gonna have to have. They will ask for that.
On a whistle?
Yeah. Let's see, I think it's right in here. There. Navigational light. If you are operating your motor between sunset and sunrise, you must have navigational light on the back and on the front. Got this one on the front here. My buddy Jonathan, this is a couple years ago, but we were idling back with inside of the boat ramp, and it was 7 minutes after official sunset. We didn't have our nav lights on. Conservation officer, conservation police gave us a ticket. It was 170 bucks. So I've always got this on my boat if it's even close to dark. It's real easy. Just pop it in there. You don't have to worry about it. Your live well, they're going to do a live well check. They're going to make sure that you don't have any illegal fish. So, you know, you're going to make sure that you don't have anything you're not supposed to have in your live well, because they will check that. If you're, you know, if you're poaching, you're going to get caught. Just the way it is.
Let you get back to fishing.
No fishing a live well. All right. Nothing but water, man. And they roll up fast too. Cedar Lake's a 10 horsepower limit lake. A lot of those guys, the conservation police will have a 40 horsepower, and they come out of nowhere. So you don't have time to dump anything. You just need to keep it real. Be straight up and you won't have any problem. Your batteries. If you've got a stowed battery, you're supposed to have it covered. You know, I've got a battery box on this one. And I've got these little rubber things that cover up the terminals. 2 officers said that was fine, so I've had no problem. So you definitely want to have your terminals covered.
Standalone requires that you have your batteries covered. Do you know?
I do have them covered. I'll show them to you. I got checked at Pyramid State Park a couple weeks ago, and I had one that was uncovered, and the guy was like, you need to get that taken care of, so I did. It's covered, and then I got the covers on there.
And if you are operating the motor, you're required by law in both Illinois and Missouri, and I would imagine every state, to have your life vest on and your kill switch lanyard attached to that life vest. I'm bad about that. Most guys that fish, we're really bad about doing this. We run around without a life vest on, without the kill switch hooked up. In tournaments, yeah, I mean, it's a requirement. Everybody does it in tournaments, but just casually fun fishing stuff, we don't do it. I'm guilty of it. I need to get in the habit of doing it. So if you're running on the water and you do get pulled over, that's probably something they're gonna check.
Fire extinguisher?
Yeah, fire extinguisher right here. And it's green.
Green, very good.
They're also gonna check for this. This is a fire extinguisher, and they will ask you if it is armed. How do you know it's armed? The little needle is in the green. Red is empty, green is full. They're gonna wanna look at that needle, and they're gonna wanna make sure that it is in the green. If not, you're probably gonna get a ticket. So you need to have all these things I just mentioned on the boat, and you won't have any problems on the water if you do get pulled over by conservation. Now, how to conduct yourself if you do get pulled over. I was on the trolling motor last time I got, you know, approached by the conservation police. They were really cool. They pulled up next to me, I grabbed a hold of my boat. Actually, I trolled out towards the middle of the lake because the wind was blowing, and I put my Ultrex on spot lock, and they just held onto the side of the boat.
Conservation police, just need to do a quick check, sir.
Sure. You want me to pull out in the middle?
Yeah,
okay.
Let me
Yeah, let me pull out here. Be a little easier. Get down below you a little bit, and then I'll spin around, and maybe that'll work.
spot lock on that.
Yeah, I'll try it. See what happens.
How do you like that?
I love it, man. It's great for fishing out in the wind and stuff.
Yeah.
I just got it like about 3 or 4 months ago.
Running all the rents.
Yeah, it's old stuff, but it still works. I don't have like
Everybody's using one of the Minn Kota
I like Minn
360
Kota.
or the Garmin Live Scope stuff.
I just don't have $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to replace it all.
No, not many people do.
They'll ask the questions. You show them what you got. If you don't have it, don't get rowdy with them. Don't get lippy. Don't get smart. You should know better, and you will know better afterwards. Some guys are really cool. Some guys are like, okay, look, you need to get this taken care of. As a matter of fact, I got checked the first time this year at Pyramid, and I didn't have one of my batteries completely covered. And the guy was really cool. He's like, hey, you need to take care of that. Get that taken care of. So I did. Luckily, I got it taken care of between the first time I got checked and the second time I got checked. So I was good. But they're gonna check all these things. They're just gonna go through the little checklist and just be cool. Don't get stressed out. They're just doing their job. They're not there to be buttholes. Although I have run across a couple that were, but that's been a while back. Most of these guys are just guys that are out, they're doing their job. So if you've got all this stuff, you know, if you got your boat ready, you're not gonna have any problem. And it'll just take 10 minutes or less. It'd be cool. You might even strike up a good conversation, talk about fishing. They're gonna probably ask how the fishing is, blah, 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 and just do their little thing.
Let you get back to fishing.
No fishing alive, Will.
All right.
Nothing but water, man. So,
All right. Well, thank you much.
you're welcome. Have a good afternoon. Yeah, it's working pretty good.
Yeah.
See you later. All right, thanks.
All right, folks, just got checked by the conservation police. 2 really cool guys. I had everything, you know, ready to go. That's one thing you should do this before you get out on the lake. If you don't have all the things, go get them. You need 1 life jacket per person, a throw cushion. You need a noise device, like you can just have a whistle. You need a fire extinguisher that is not expired. That's important. It's not expired. You need, let's see. Oh, you need all your batteries covered, the terminals in your battery box. And they're going to want to look in your live well.
So make sure you don't have any illegal fish, and they're going to want to see your fishing license. And that's exactly how long it takes. You know, they come up, they're pretty nice. I've had a couple run-ins with them the last couple months, and both guys, all three guys have been really good guys. So it's kind of cool. I put the boat on spot lock, and he just held onto my boat, and the old trucks kept us out there in the middle of the cove while he did the Livewell check and the, you know, the legalized check, whatever you want to call it. But good guys, be ready for those guys, because they will come out of nowhere and they're out looking around, especially on the weekends. That's usually when you see them.
So if you buy a new boat, you purchase a new boat, there's a lot of people that have bought boats over the last couple of years because of the pandemic. Make sure you have all these safety things in your boat. These are all requirements. Just get them before you even think about going out on the water. Just get it all taken care of. Check your state to see if you have to have it registered and titled, and you know, there's personal watercraft certificates. I think Missouri is one place that you need to have a copy of that in the boat, which I do. There's numbers you got to have on the side of the boat. There's other little things, but these are the main ones that I wanted to run by you. So get all this before you get out there. I hope this video helps. Hey, if you appreciate the content, give me a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Until next time.